Okay. We should be live. I'm having all sorts of weird problems. It seems today, so I don't even have my controller ready. Yeah, shut up. It's kind of hard to read the thumbnail sometimes when I'm trying to change it, and it doesn't help that the program I used didn't want to open for me to double check what I was actually putting up there. And it still won't open, so I can't actually update it to what it's supposed to look like for this week yet. So
let's go.
I don't even remember what I was doing. Ah! It's gonna be it. I just looked at everyone's health.
Let's do this.
Time to end this. Stop resisting!
Good one, Strom.
You dare defy this!
They yet cling to
Stop
life.
resisting! Here they come! They got me!
This room was full of lot. No catchy today. No catchy
Not
today.
too shabby. Let's keep this up, everyone. Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
Oh shit.
Intruder! Nice find. Looks like it could be useful. We can still do this the easy way. That was brilliant.
Whee!
Let's take it with us.
Oh yeah, with the merchant thing. What was I supposed to do?
What now?
Is it skill? Stunned or defeated in overworld combat. So yeah, I want to beat up everything. Not squad stuff. Got it. A catchy in this? No thank you. No catchy. None at all. Whatsoever.
This is...
Is that the Royal Scepter Chamber? Yes, but the seal on the door's been broken. That's not good. I should get the one where I stop fucking yelling every time I start moving.
The Royal Scepter! Has he truly taken it? How could he have dispelled those wards alone?
Time to go mod shopping? Maybe.
Even if he has it, we've seen no signs of escape. Were the Scepter his only target, he'd not have stayed within.
Where'd he go? No one's seen him, so he must still be close by.
That's the only other way out, right?
If he's gone ahead, he could only be on the roof. But what could he seek there?
There's more to his plan than stealing the scepter. Probably that day of calamity he's been raving about. He said we had until the morning is over? We must stop him!
Hurry!
No, I was kind of expecting like a boss fight like right away, not additional shit. Alright.
Onward!
Ah! Oh, this control's weird. Yeah.
However,
Look at the body.
Even so,
Oh, looks like it's being left there to rot.
no.
Ah, we made it. A lot of nothing. Might as well save. Whee! Alright.
At last.
We're finally here. Zorba should be up ahead. Let's finish
Yeah.
this. I will put a stop to him once and for all.
This is the Royal Scepter, is it? Divine relic, progenitor of all igniters. Now I need only keep it safe until the handover.
Trespasser,
Oh.
the faith of the people doth not lie with thee. Thou art unworthy of the crown's authority.
Yoink!
Until a worthy successor rises, I shall keep the scepter. Only one may wield the magic of kings, the true protector of the people.
There
And
you
nothing to
have
worry
it.
about.
The king will only forfeit the Royal Scepter to a people's champion. So, no risk of it falling into someone else's hands for now. Meaning Lord Luis's victory
And then
is
this whole
assured.
segment was pointless.
All that remains is my glorious calamity. Oh, how they will cry when the swell of Magla bursts. How they will beg and crawl and plead for Lord Luis's salvation. There you are.
Where is the royal scepter?
The fallen king protects it. The scepter is beyond us all. For the time being, that is. Now, if you're finished, be gone from my sight. I'll not harm you either. Even I have some sympathy for fools.
Oh, we'll see ourselves out. Once we knock Luis's whereabouts out of you.
I'm sorry. Do you actually think you can stop me?
Yes.
Of course we can.
I didn't even actually read what that said. Whoops.
I see now! No wonder I couldn't understand your actions. They're baseless, utterly unfounded.
Madness ill becomes you, Zorba.
You again. What would you know of it? I know no Lady Knights. Wait! A knight with blood-red tresses. Don't tell me you're the buffoon who failed to protect the prince.
Judgments mean nothing from a man who sullies the dead. You've fallen far yourself.
Perhaps I am unworthy of the royal scepter. But I can still bring change to this world. I can still teach them true fear.
You'll find that hard to do from a dungeon, blackguard. The time has come for you to face justice.
You, knight, have no idea what real justice is. And that mistake
Ooh.
will cost you your life.
Let's go, bitch.
Rejoice, rats! That witless assassin is dead. But I shall gladly send you to join him. Now die! Lord Luis's destined kingdom will be built atop your bones.
What destined kingdom? Tell us where Luis has gone, or we'll tear the words from you!
For all the innocent lives you played for pawns, I shall make you pay!
If we don't stop him, there's no telling how much he'll
I
destroy.
won't hold back!
Cold attack. Weak physical, almighty damage.
Maybe not. Let's go.
I shall fight. I call upon royal power within!
What a mess.
Right there!
I don't like any of these
Fury of justice
options,
prevail.
really. Weak recovery for... Okay,
I
that's
pull your
something at least.
strings.
So he has the power to control the
Is that
dead?
all?
Yes, we've already established this. What the fuck? I forgot about the synthesis.
Falling
thing.
back.
I don't know what that
Time for some
does.
close combat.
Now, what's the play?
There's no escape.
Is everyone all right? Come! I strike with conviction. Still standing, I see.
Lord Louis,
Still up?
I'm
I've bodies
surprised.
to spare.
Do you now?
This is nothing.
There, take this.
I stand ready.
Should I kill him?
Impossible. This can't be happening. Lord Louis.
Phase 2?
Good. 'Tis done.
Oh?
Not bad at all.
I shall rise to the occasion.
You have desecrated the cathedral. You have plundered graves. You have taken innocent lives. Stand, fiend, and face your sentence.
Don't kill him yet! He needs to tell us where Luis is.
You'll get nothing from me. Just end it and be done.
You know Luis won't return that loyalty. Once you outlive your usefulness, he'll cast you aside.
Lord Louis is everything to me. How could I expect the damned Clamar to understand what it's like? You must know. Surely an elder like you must know what it's like. To be an outcast. To be every fool's scapegoat. They call us lesser tribes. They loathe us. Their speeches of tribal harmony mean nothing, when every day they cheat and abuse us. Do you think I didn't believe once? That I never dared to hope my efforts made me equal? Then
Cast Corpse
I heard
Party?
exactly what they think of us.
That's a video game. I think it was a video game that got an anime.
The lessers are expendable. Send them to the fore, and they shall be our living shields. They doomed us, and laughed as we died.
But these atrocities make you no better than your oppressors.
You know, it's a curious thing. They say Magla is born from pain and negative emotions.
Joyful Show
Magic
game.
is a dangerous art, isn't it?
I think I have it.
I had thought to gather
haven't played
an
the game yet, though.
unstoppable swell of Magla, but it doesn't matter anymore. Those lordly pigs can drown in their own dread. Sanctism cannot save this world. If we are to be ruled by a god, then let it be Lord Louis!
What did you just do?
This is everything I've been building my Magla for! A little early, perhaps. But now, you can experience my glorious day of calamity!
Yeah, I was gonna make an announcement about that at the end, that we have officially hit 100 subs.
Hey!
Which means
tell us
Nier
where
Automata
Louis
will
is.
be in the future.
My lord.
I'm gonna have to squeeze it in somewhere, somehow.
Damn it!
Might make it a little less for no
This feels like
100,000 for Alien Isolation.
It's a human! The human lives!
Oh, he reanimated the corpse of the human.
A human? Wait, is it that monstrosity Luis brought to the funeral? It wasn't dead?
no. That was Zorba's gift, wasn't it? Animation, reanimation.
A gigantic human is wreaking havoc in Grand Trad. At this rate, Zorba's scheme to unleash a day of calamity will come true.
Did He
Oh, game over.
sacrificed his own life to... No. If that monster breaches the city,
We have to stop
We
it.
have to stop it at all costs.
The place is collapsing! Hurry!
This is how we can get some necronition? Yeah, I'm tired. Recognition. We finally made it to the bottom. That was a hell of a collapse. Zorba's spell practically took the whole place down. What a mess. I'm glad I explored it to the best of my abilities. Nearly isolation time. Oh, jeez. Look, our egress is straight ahead. It should lead to the cathedral's plaza.
Hurry!
Brilliant! Let's stop that monster.
Damn it!
Ah, they did give me a
I
safe one.
pledge.
Clear my genie, please. Wah, 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 wah.
Yep.
Is all well?
Throw a cyber brochure for the monster. Let's go. Can't do much else right now, anyway.
How can this be? Was this creature's rebirth Zorba's plan all along?
If it escapes,
Oh,
if it makes it to the city,
oh, it's like a egg body.
It spotted us!
The heart's bagpipes. Ooh.
His Highness's home must still stand when he returns. I will end this here!
Another city in ruins. Never again. It dies or I do.
It's coming!
Look at the size of that thing.
It would be catastrophic if it breached the city. We must stop it!
But how are we supposed to kill something this huge?
Look there! That can be little else but the heart. Surely to strike there would give it pause.
But it's too high up for our weapons to reach. Do we use magic?
A viable plan. Yet surely if we can knock the creature down first, its heart will be close enough to strike with steel.
Then we bludgeon the torso. Knock the wind out of it. Hard to miss a target that size, at least.
Start by attacking the body!
Okay, so there's just two body things to attack right now. Alright.
You hit their weakness!
A noble's duty.
That's your opening, Captain!
You see?
Oh, what? Yo, what? It's got like a whole
Did
room
it!
inside it.
Now we can go for its heart!
I stand ready. Seeker! Sever!
Let's
Oh.
stay calm.
Attack!
Right there!
Observe the enemy. Let
So
justice
it
prevail.
resists him.
It's okay. Still here?
Okay. Oh, the frogs! Oh no. Oh. Oh lord. That's a
What's
lot of
that?
ads.
I think something's coming! Watch
I
out!
shall vanquish evil. Perhaps not. Yeah! Not done yet.
I stand ready. How's that?
Let's stay.
Attack!
Ugh. Oh, okay, we beat it.
Satisfactory.
Whee!
I'll strive for greater heights.
I continue to grow. A new means of protection.
Hey, medium wind.
Finally. It's over.
You have my sincerest thanks. You risked your life to protect the capital.
We barely protected anything. The royal capital's in chaos, and Grius... Grius was one of us. And now he's gone.
Stroll?
On the morning of the funeral, I promised Maria that we'd all be back that evening. Break bread together again. I fought with everything I had, but it doesn't erase the past. It's a hard lesson, but one so obvious. I only wish I'd learned it sooner. What can I begin to tell Maria?
No easy
There's
answer.
no easy answer.
I hate how powerless I am. I should never have made a promise I couldn't keep.
Listen, Stroll. Alcest made his choice. To live and die for his country. If not for him, His Highness would not be alive now. And I'd not have met you or learned the truth myself. He and everyone else that fell here did not die in vain. And you have not fought in vain either.
There! It's them!
Thank you so much. I thought I'd never see my family again. I'll never take my life for granted again. It's all thanks to you.
Oh, no, we didn't do much.
May the teachings guide and protect you. Closure.
So you're the ones who put a stop to that madman's scheme, and killed the human besides. Now the soldiers might rest in peace. Seeing that there are others who can take those monsters down, it means we don't have to rely on Luis. It gives us hope. Thank you.
To think there were people watching us without our knowing. Hope, eh? Feels like it's been hard to come by lately.
'Tis a thing easily promised and hard won. But once you have it, it pushes you onward. So long as you let it.
Yes. You're right.
Whee!
It's a shame we couldn't get anything out of Zorba.
We still need to kill Luis, or the prince's curse will never be lifted. If not even Grius could do it, what chance do we have?
Do you recall? Just before Luis would have been struck, he was shielded by some manner of magic.
Are you saying it would happen again? That Luis would be impervious to our attack?
What? That's ridiculous!
Well, we'll get nowhere with idle guesses. To test the theory, we have to find him.
I'll see if my contacts in the Guard have any threads to pursue.
Whoa, that'd be great. The Knights are bound to have more reach than us. And we don't have much to go on otherwise.
But under the circumstances, I expect their forces to be in considerable disarray for a while yet.
That was kind of
Don't
easy.
expect too much.
I'm kind of
I have
overpowered.
my own matters to attend to. If I floundered this much against Zorba, I'll not stand a chance against Luis. We have to get stronger.
Well, until we've got a lead on Luis, let's make sure we use our time wisely. Okay?
Let's gather some information.
Let's gather information for now.
Yeah, we could really use more of that. Maybe we could start by talking to some of the locals? In any
Cough,
case,
save file,
let's
cough.
head back to the
Shut
inn.
up.
And I want to check on Maria too.
Attention please, ladies and gents. We've all seen the royal palace up in the sky, plus a massive magical rock, apparently. All very shocking, I'm positively staggered. Moving on. The bit that gets me is all this talk of the next king. Word is they'll be chosen based on the people's will. Everyone gets a say, but right now, I suppose we ought to talk about all those other faces up on the rock, hadn't we?
Oh, I was wondering about those.
Now, the Sanctus Church has looked into it, and it seems like size matters. More public support, bigger face on the rock, etc. Looks like we've got Sanctifex Forden in the lead, and Count Luis hot on his trail.
Well, naturally Sanctifex Forden is at the top. The real surprise is how anyone else is that close behind him.
Oh, come off it, Count Luis. He's a man's man, a real pillar of strength.
Ugh, wake up, would you? Haven't you seen what's happened to the Grand Cathedral?
Hold your horses now, everyone. Just calm down. Won't do to just focus on the front runners, will it? There are many more pieces in play here. Take a look. Anyone who gets the people's support might be crowned. Anyone. Well, you could do it. Well, I could do it if I liked. Looks like we've quite a few new aspirants up there. All bright-eyed and ambitious monarchs-to-be. Had I a seat, I'd be on the edge of it.
Hold on, aren't you a town crier for the church? They're not going to like you going on about all these other faces.
Oh, please. The Sanctifex's lead isn't so fragile that I could jeopardize it. Besides, a good race would be some terrific entertainment, eh? Keep your eyes up and your ears open, ladies and gents. Albus Batlin, the crier, is going to have all the latest on these promising candidates.
Welcome back. I've heard the news. You took down those dastards under Luis's command, did you?
News travels fast.
Well, just the nature of the inn, isn't it? Information is our lifeblood. I hope this helps him rest in peace.
I will see his dreams fulfilled. I promise you that.
How's Maria holding up?
Still cooped up in her room. She's not eaten a thing.
Oh.
The city sure isn't astir. I thought it might be news of defeating the human. But there's more to it than that.
Small wonder when any among the populace might be king. Candidates are coming out of the woodwork.
Speaking of which, I've actually heard another rumor. They say Sanctifex Forden's planning some sort of grand announcement. Word among the Sanctus Church is that it's bound to bring Luis out of hiding.
Really? That'd be great if it's true.
The announcement is supposedly on the 22nd. They'd not be talking about such an exact date if there weren't some truth to it.
We'd best wait before we plan our next move then. Might not have much of a choice, in truth.
So much. Okay. Ooh!
We have waited long enough to rule his land.
Scheming king. What sort of man has a contingency plan for his own death?
That face in the sky, is that really the king?
We didn't listen to some blasted rock. Name the new king under our authority and be done with it.
The populace would reject it outright. As it is so clearly born from the king's magic, they trust this decree as the king's own. That aside, when that assassin tried to claim Luis's head, I saw some strange magic foil his killing blow. Is that also the king's doing?
Is that not why we sent for that professed Cursebreaker scholar or some such? Send her in, and let us hear her findings.
Oh. Oh.
Tis an honor, esteemed nobles. I am Rella Melanchorophus Cygnus, daughter of House Cygnus.
Yes, all right, spare us the pleasantries. We want the facts, girl.
Oh, well, concerning the magic that seemed to save Count Luis's life, we've seen similar incidents in different places. It would seem this magic's purpose is to ensure that the coronation cannot be decided by force, only by the trust of the people. If those who have earned a measure of the people's trust are being shielded, it must be by the king's magic. At least, that is my belief.
So what? You're telling me that blasted Luis is invincible now? Damnation!
How distressing. Yet one wonders, is our risen king observing each individual conflict between his
I
aspirants?
thought he's wearing glasses,
I
but
cannot
that's just
say
the
how
vein
it's
over his
triggered.
nose. What the fuck?
Only the king would know the exact conditions, and we obviously cannot simply ask. Though, I can say there is one certain means of bypassing it. A duel could overcome this sorcery.
So they can be killed, but not murdered. Certainly a petty distinction I could only expect from such a blind romanticist.
And, that is everything I know. At the moment, that is.
At this point, Luis's public support rivals our own. Disappointing, really, that so many would desire his vision of shepherd and livestock.
Beasts, the lot of them. A dog is happiest on its leash.
They seek a king with strength, do they? Then let us give them a display of our own power, with grace, nobility, and civility.
Assassins dying in the streets. The people locked in an inescapable power struggle. What was His Majesty thinking?
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Oh boy! Another day passes.
First up.
Got a few days left before Forden makes his proclamation. But remember, one way or another, this ends with us facing off against Luis. We cannot waste any time. Indeed, perhaps we should clear the monsters running rampant in the desert. It would seem bounties are available at the recruitment center once again.
Oh, yeah?
The recruitment center? Won't it be a problem if someone there spots a few new recruits who are supposed to be, dead? After a debacle of that scale, I doubt anyone there will be particularly concerned or idle enough to even notice. Should anyone press you on the topic, merely mention my name. So I can get more side quests, is what I'm hearing.
Well then.
Oh, I hear a voice. Perhaps I should discuss this with him. Hulkenberg comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her.
Say there.
I suppose we should. Oh? Well, she's not hanging out over there like she was before. I overheard your conversation with Fabian from out here about how you dealt with the human. But don't worry, I won't tell anyone. Unless you want me to, that is. If I may say, I genuinely think what you did was amazing. You protected our city for us, and we should all be grateful.
What is it?
Oh, I am grateful.
See if there's any changes over here. Oh, you got
What's it
something
now?
to say. Seems the trouble with the Grand Cathedral's been settled. I heard from a soldier, I know that, apparently. They saw folks controlling a mysterious magic power without using igniters. Quite an intriguing tale. That's just a rumor, right? Ho ho ho. You'd find no fault in thinking so, young man. In today's world, magic and igniters go hand in hand. When I served, I heard plenty of stories about the Annex War. Granted, igniters at the time weren't as developed as they are now. I remember one tale about a mage who could use real magic. Even involve some secret ritual or what have you. I'd hoped to witness it at least once before I died, but it seems slinking around the magic shop's the closest I'll get. Okay.
What is it?
I think that's just my standing. He's got more to say. Don't talk to me, Elda, little brat.
Hey, listen.
How dare they mock me? Every last one of them. Poxy, lousy, no good, rotten son of a goddamn... If I had an igniter, I'd...
Hey, listen.
I'm in it.
If you ask me, what a warrior needs most is agility and luck. First is agility, not only to beat your enemy to the punch, but also for escaping when you need to. And luck, to put it bluntly, that's all that matters in the end. Cowards who lack courage, they don't go out honorably, tell you that. Ha! Even getting paid well is a matter of luck, innit? Just a theory of mine, but feel free to take it to heart. I was seeing that. It's really hard to tell if putting into luck actually does anything. There's a beetle here. How did I miss you before? What? This goes up here.
That will be quite enough. Excuse me.
Thank you. I'll use your donation as best I can. Really donated. It sounds familiar. Helping out where she can, but she seems kind of down. Maybe we could cheer her up. Oh yeah, that takes time. Okay, hang on. That just ups my stat and something, right?
This is the pit.
Which is already maxed. So maybe I donated for no fucking reason?
That will be quite enough.
Since everything's already maxed. It's another way out of here. That's academia. This man is charged with the murder of a Clemar woman. The distressed man came upon the woman at night and... Damn fiend! Just kill him already!
What a cursed devil is this? Oh. What to do?
Gotta be present for the daily hanging. I think we're only gonna go for 2 hours today.
Left me, I believe.
Give it a fold, I say. I'm in trouble.
Thank you. I heard someone slew that monster at Belega Quarter. Oh, I can't remember how that was supposed to be pronounced. Must be one strapping chap. Now we've no fears going around there. That monster slayer is our savior, tell you that. Anyway, that's what I heard from a colleague of mine.
Come off it.
How did I
Monster incidents in Tradia Desert are on the rise. It's not surprising considering all the folks traveling here for the funeral. However, the army's struggling with their scant knowledge of monster ecology. If only we knew their weaknesses. I hear there's a man in Sunshade Row who's versed in that sort of thing. We need to rely on such a person, and troubles me. Sounds like a you problem. That's just for more stat stuff.
How fine.
Oh. No. I've had enough. I heard there's still a monster about at the Grand Cathedral. That blasted Elda spawn is still about too. It's also ominous. We're done for. Alright, crazy lady. Ah, Clojure. The royal palace is taken to the skies. It's all so scary. Before, during times like this, I could pray for our safety at the Grand Cathedral, but now I can't even do that.
I can't believe it.
Well, I'll not loiter at all.
That's terribly unfair.
Stubborn little stain. What do you think you're doing here? Off with you already. You're a blight on our fair city. Suppose I'm not surprised your ears don't work properly. When did all these undesirables creep into our streets?
Close your
Blasphemy.
Oh.
Whatever should I do?
Oh, indeed.
Now.
No.
Alright, this is where...
Alright then.
Loop down here, see if there's anything...
You're not seeing
Ugh.
Mom hasn't come back. Dad says she went somewhere far away. I asked who was going to cook dinner and Dad started crying. What a fun, welcoming city to live in. I know, I hate it here.
What's happened?
Looks like the mess at the Grand Cathedral's been resolved. But that doesn't mean it's all over. The human may be gone, but monsters are still roaming the place. The people of this city seem to think the state army will do something about it. It's bollocks, if you ask me. How the hell are we supposed to deal with monsters like that?
Oh, me.
That damned Luis.
Oh.
Hey.
Oi, Elda lad. You know how there's this stone down that path across the street that sells grilled... No, sorry, not stone. Store down that path across the street that sells grilled meat skewers?
There's a stone selling grilled meat skewers?
They hold an eating competition at night.
Rocks.
Meat skewers, all you can eat. The owner's a real generous fella. I'll keep that in mind. Ha ha ha! You do that. I must say, it's pretty carefree around here. In the Grand Cathedral, soldiers are fighting, getting killed as we speak.
I'm out of ideas.
Thinking about what my mates are going through right now makes me almost hate this city. Suppose I'm not much better, though, slacking off like this. Yeah, well, your friends get killed.
Luis is damn private.
Okay, so...
How did this happen?
Other vendor...
Well, I'll not loiter.
How did this happen? Proper aces.
What were the guards doing?
Oh.
Closure, eh? Oh,
Lewis's faction is left, but the Grand Cathedral is in a horrible state. The non-human monsters are still there, too. Closure, eh? Where do we even start? I can't believe Luis would do something so terrible. Well, you look intimidating. Oh, you just look intimidating.
No. Right.
Accepting a bounty is not a bad idea. Plus, it looks like none of the soldiers from your recruitment interview are here. If anyone gets suspicious, we can fake it by mentioning Hulkenberg.
What in the
That one-horned man, is there not a bounty on him? Well, even if there was, I doubt anyone here could do something about it.
Really now?
I'm knackered from the Great Cathedral mess. If you have no business here, scram. Came in from there. Here's the bulletin board. Seems to lead into the soldiers' quarters. I can hear the snoring of resting soldiers.
Whoa.
Posters for wanted people. Oh, is that it over here too?
Look at that.
There sure are a lot of wanted posters. Hey, this bulletin board also has the bounty hunter ranking pinned to it. First place is... Oh, Katharina. That has to be the Katharina we know, right? With rock salt, stone grilled skewers. Rock solid. Rock sold? Rock sold for steak is just the best. What? Oh yes, for steak. Shut up. I guess she really is worth her salt. Impressive. Bet these contracts aren't anything you couldn't handle. It'd just take a while to catch up to Katharina. You? Have you heard the news? The state army defeated a human. Splendid, isn't it? This should free up the soldiers for a bit. Hopefully those wanted posters of Hazemay will catch their eye. I actually knew someone at Count Luis's private army. He'd volunteered before I knew it. Hard to fathom taking his side after... Hey, mind your own business, Elda! Damn. What about over here?
Huh?
Hello, there's an insect here. Waiting quarters for new recruits. Ugh, the captain's gone. The Grand Cathedral's a mess. My work keeps piling up. What? You're here for bounties? Sure, have a look. It's good you haven't been found out. Maybe I was worrying too much. Bounty target. Man-Eater Mandula, Fiend of the Wastes. Need to slay the Man-Eater Mandula in the Tradia Desert south of Grand Trad. Hush, Honeybee Inn, and Grand Trad should have more details. 10,000 Reeve just to defeat this monster? I guess they must really be struggling with it.
What you want.
This one caught your attention? It's a request to slay Man-Eater Mandula, said to appear in the desert south of Grand Trad. Even though it has the run of the desert, it usually hides in his entourage of wild dogs. Take out enough wild dogs and it'll show itself eventually. The military is short-handed, so this one's been difficult to handle. Still on the contract? Yeah, I'll take it. You're brave for someone so young. Okay, it's all yours. To get to the desert, go through the large gate south of Sun Lumeo Street. After you walk a bit, you'll find it. Also, beasts aren't your only concern out there. You'll run into a swarm of sandworms if you're unlucky, so beware. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much, so go ask an informant. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way, though.
Counting on you.
If you do somehow manage to slay the Mandula, bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck, and try not to get yourself killed out there.
Let's do it.
Is it basically just a manticore?
Counting on you.
Now that was one of the things mentioned. 6 days until the Sanctus announcement, so I can go.
Whatever should I do?
I got time to work on some of the requests, basically. It's just so boring with just waiting around. Never mind, that's not what I wanted.
What now?
Quests. Right, we have to unlock the Gunner archetype. We have to save the Prince. Gotta go to Hush Honeybee Inn to start this one.
How did this happen?
Oh, I'm in trouble.
What a curse. Devil be
Oh, why?
God, I am grateful.
Ah!
What is it?
Stay there.
Oh wow, so many people to talk to here. Fabienne doesn't show it, but I bet she has it just as rough. Her and Maria is coming out of her room. I hope those two will be able to keep it together.
What in the blaze?
Ugh, can't get through a single day without a drink. We've all been dealt a shite hand in this life, haven't we? In other parts of town, they can't shut up about Luis or the king. So let me ask you, even if a proper, upstanding bloke takes the crown, is that gonna fill my empty pockets? No way in hell, I say. People all got their ideas about what the country ought to be like, but at the end of the day, they'll never remember outcasts like us.
Amazing.
What in the blaze?
I've heard that the previous king loved to travel. Now, royalty might as well live in a completely separate world from me, but I think I understand how he felt. No desire to stay in one place for any extended period of time.
Maria.
I will be responsible for Maria. I assure you, I will give her the best care I can. You all need to focus on your own priorities now.
Maria.
Okay. Bam, bam, bam.
Ah, 'tis you.
I know there's little left to do but wait, yet that has me more restless than
Hail.
anything. You have a moment to talk? Sure.
The truth is,
Lately, I have felt a great pressure weighing on me. It's made it difficult to stay level-headed. I hoped I might have your counsel? It must be dealt with swiftly, lest it affect my performance in battle. How would you cope with such burdens if you were me? Guess my exercise. Sound enough? And thus occupied with your exertions, your mind is cleared of distraction. Then how about it? Would you like to train in swordplay with me, then? Your technique is self-taught, I presume. This seems a fine opportunity to start you in on some formal training. Oh. Hang on.
I see.
Okay. So, like, no means to go, like, track them down. So the question is, do I have to hang out with them? Guest room. Rhea's room. Oops.
What is it?
Ah! A couple other ways you can think of Hulkenberg unwinding that you'll see later. Okay. Best to leave Maria be.
What is it?
It's the afternoon. I got 6 days. Desert's like literally right outside the city. Yeah, we'll spend some time with her.
Tis you.
Sure.
Alright.
In that case, we shall need some training swords. To the weapon shop with us. Like, select scroll from that list and I think it'll let me auto-travel to them? Allow you to auto-find them? Okay. Well, I knew where Hulkenberg was, so we're gonna do Hulkenberg first.
Alright.
Fine balanced weapon, no. 'Tis for training only, but you never know it from the grip and swing. 'Tis most nostalgic. I once trained with that blade when I'd just become a Royal Guardswoman myself. 'Twas not long after joining that I was assigned to the prince's retinue, so I was desperate to improve. I was younger even than you are now, and notably unskilled. Each night... Oh, Lord. Each night I would slip past our commander's watch, join a comrade of mine in the dark, and spar with him until our hands were calloused and blistered.
Certainly.
Some bouts I won, some I lost. Yet despite all the times we crossed blades, we never did see who was the better. What was he like?
Well,
what kind of person was he?
Perhaps.
Was that a good symbol? A reasonable man, I suppose. So he used to be, at least. We swore we'd become royal knights worthy of the title, and rise to the heights of the order. We'd be champions.
Surely you jest.
God above! Hulkenberg, is it truly you? Oh, this fucker! So it is you! You've returned.
Rotan?
Well, what a coincidence. I was just speaking of a comrade and rival. This is the selfsame man. And who's this pup? A friend of hers?
Nice to meet you.
I'm Torin, a friend of hers. You associate with this boy? Disgraceful. What do you mean? I mean, I'm taken aback. You indulge the company of this elder brat. You, once a proud member of the knighthood? Why does that strike you so?
Absurd.
I suppose that like attracts like. The dirt suits a fallen knight.
You...
What? Oh, calm yourself, Hulkenberg. The commander of the Royal Knights is well within his bounds to judge your failures.
What?
Commander? You mean yourself?
Yes.
While you wandered as a vagrant, I earned both our share of honors. So I see.
And?
And you? Clearly you've already given up on pulling yourself any higher. What has occupied you instead? I pursue a mission. One that far outweighs any glory found in the Order.
Oops.
Ha, of course. When you couldn't save the prince, any dignity you had as a royal guard was well and duly snuffed, wasn't it? Suppose you had little choice but to cling to your search for his shadow. How dare... Choose your words with care. No need. I have nothing more to say. You disappoint me, Hulkenberg.
Sorry.
My apologies. I'm sorry you had to see that. What a scumbag. Seems like a real scumbag. He once spoke with more kindness than scorn. I do understand his anger. 'Twas by my choice that our promised paths diverged, after all. But we cannot afford to lose sight of our priorities. Torin, let us fight onward in the name of His Royal Highness. That is the path I walk now. Oh, I actually got rank up. Woo!
I have not the luxury of regret.
Reduce the mad cost of studying knight lineage.
Pardon me.
I'm begging your pardon, but how do you know that fellow who just left? Merely an old friend. You don't say. Well, see you around. Huh?
Very well.
Well, let us leave our training for another time.
Yes.
100 drills or 1,000 swings. 'Twill take an unsparing regimen, indeed, to purge this distraction. Okay. Hulkenberg and I return to the others. Oh, I got Magla. More money. Hear a voice. He seemed promising, but Brigida comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. At night?
Let's go. Say there.
What now?
So, if I just... Ah! That's what you mean by auto travel.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
Ah, so it's you. You seem unscathed. So, you haven't told anyone about it. So be it. You and I are collaborators now. Well then, shall we discuss your assignment? I'm in.
Now then.
Alright, come in. Let me fix my sock. Oh, that's a nice option. Yeah.
Now then.
No! What is that thing? This is what I want you to handle. Oh, her puppy. I want you to feed it, play with it, generally take care of it until I return.
Listen.
There's one rule, however. You cannot let anyone else find out that there's a dog here. No exceptions, no mistakes. That's it?
What?
Is that it? That sounds simple.
Yes.
It is, but you can't let your guard down. I mean it when I say I want no mistakes. I'm sure you're aware of the anti-igniter crowd around here. The fools who believe igniters will destroy the world. Even beyond them, there are plenty of people in this world who would jump at the chance to do something crueler than kill me. Oh.
That's why.
This thing is a weakness waiting to be exploited. So I have to hide it. I'm entrusting this matter to you. Why me?
Why?
Why are you asking this of me?
You.
Because you're as far removed from my business as anyone could be. In case it bears saying, don't even think of crossing me. Being associates has worked for us so far. You don't want us to be enemies. What happened to Mona? Her name is... No, never mind. Call it what you want. Not really sure why, but I've been entrusted with taking care of Brigida's dog. Aww! It seems strangely attached to you already.
I see now.
I suppose you do have some surprising skills, such as using magic without an igniter. Why do you know that?
Why? Utterly naive.
If it could impact my igniter business, it's my job to know about it. And that's not all. Word has it that you and your entourage can transform your bodies for combat somehow.
Speaking of...
Long ago, there once existed an ultimate magic. They say the hero king of legend wielded a power very much like yours. Ha! Though I sincerely doubt you'll be following in his footsteps.
You.
I'll be frank, Torin. You're bad for business. But that's precisely why I'm going to lend you my power. I'm selling igniters because they turn a profit. But I hate the damn things. From the bottom of my heart. But this is a world dominated by igniters. As long as you've got the money, you've got almost all the power you want. Quite a pitch, isn't it? Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden. Those on top make a lot of profit off of bleeding the downtrodden dry. The strong get ever stronger, and the weak are only cast even further down. I can't even. Oh my god.
As it is.
My own hands are not bloodless in that, and so I will endeavor to help you break this wretched wheel. If nothing else, it'll be amusing, no. Since Brigida's faint expectations and trust towards me. Whee! Rank 2!
Yet still they oppose me.
Reduces the mad cost of studying the merchant.
Farewell.
You should go home for today. I'll give you your pay. Done already? Huh? That's all you want me to do today? You've exceeded expectations already. You've made the dog like you. Something impossible for me. Oh. Huh! Wow, she gives you a lot. Till next time. We'll be waiting. Or, at least, the dog will. Even more money?
And the age of a new king draws nearer.
It's the dawn of a new day.
Evidently.
A group of corpses was discovered in the Tradia Desert. Travelers aiming for the royal capital, it seems.
You're right.
There's certainly a lot of monsters out there. How tragic. For them to meet their end so close to their destination.
Exactly.
Received a request at the recruitment center, did we not? Shall we slay the monster ourselves? Uh-huh.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Stroll wants to talk with me. Am I really fine with this?
Say there.
Oh, now Hulkenberg's out here.
The truth is...
Checking to see if my contacts in the guard have any threads on Luis to pursue. Vexing though it is, we've naught to do but wait for word. Why don't we take up a bounty, perhaps? Well, we did pick a bounty. However, everybody wants to talk to me now.
What now?
So that's what that means. Does that mean... Not sure where they are at the moment. Okay.
Am
I really fine with this? We'll go hang out with Stroll. Yo! Yeah. Ah, it's you. Staying put like this puts the day of calamity in mind for me. I have an interesting rumor out of Grand Trad. I thought I might walk the streets to see what comes of it.
Aye.
You're not too burdened. Would you care to join me? Sure.
Alright.
Then let's be off. I've heard tell that there are some drifters who occasionally show up on this road here. Can't help but wonder if maybe they're the people I've been looking for. Oh. I wish this shit was voiced! Grand Trad is so full of novelty. I still can't get used to all the clamor, though. In Halia, the town where I grew up, you could hear a pin drop by comparison. There was still the bustle of friendship and commerce, but...
But that's...
Young Master Leon! It couldn't be!
Huh?
I know that voice.
Rangief!
I like how they just shout the name of the person. You just know how to pronounce it, at least, I guess. Rangief, is that truly you? You made it out safely.
Wow.
Oh, young Master Leon. My goodness, look how you've grown. Friend of yours?
Hold on.
Truth is...
He served House Haliatus when our house still stood. I never imagined I'd see him again, much less here. Rangief, this is Torin. He's a friend I've recently begun traveling with.
However...
Forgive me for saying, time has not been kind to your frame, old friend. Are you eating well? And how are the others?
That's...
After the human attacked, the survivors fled to the capital. No one can make a living among the ruins in Halia, much less restore it. Most arrived here with only the clothes on their backs. Their livelihoods were destroyed, and without shelter from the rain, more than a few have faded away. No, then let me help. Let me find you housing. Well, I would, if I had the means. All I have left of my nobility is in name alone. I'm so sorry.
Wow.
Your kindness is more than I could ask for, young master. I have always said you got your heart from your parents. The only reason we're alive here today is because your parents had us evacuate to the capital. You mean to say my parents instructed you to flee here? All the more reason, then, that I have to help somehow. Let's find a way to help.
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely. I only wish I knew how. Who holds authority over the area you're staying in right now? An Ishkia Marquess, Lord Hydron.
I see.
A Marquess, you say? Sounds like I'll need to pay this Lord Hydron a visit. I'll see if I can negotiate the use of some vacant homes for all of Halia's refugees to live in. Though, I doubt my name alone is worth much in collateral. Young master, please. Our woes should not be yours to shoulder. I already bear their weight, old friend. That fateful day 7 years ago, my parents acted to save as many as they could. I was just a boy, lost in the panic, and I wouldn't have escaped were it not for all of you.
Oh, definitely.
In other words, I'm only standing here today because of your swift action. So let me do what I can to give you peace in this new life.
Sure, but...
You honor us. Still, I fear your plea may fall on deaf ears with Lord Hydron. Devoted as he would seem to the church, he has brushed me off before as backwater refuse. All the more reason I should speak with him myself if that's how he sees you. Let's go talk to him.
Huh?
You're coming too? Moving forward, we'll be in no shortage of trouble. I'd rather you not have to add my personal woes to that. That's what friends do.
It'll be fine.
We're friends though, aren't we?
You?
Very well.
Thanks.
Either way, it's reassuring to have you by my side. On behalf of both me and my house, you have my gratitude. I can feel Stroll's deep trust.
I feel more courageous.
You have my thanks as well, Sir Torin. I have no doubt the young master is in capable hands.
Huh.
Please, enough with the young master thing. We need not stand on ceremony.
Let's head back.
I would have us meet Lord Hydron without delay, but the sun is going down. Let us return for now and meet with him another day. I'm not sensing other voices, so that's a good sign.
What now?
Yeah, what's this guy got?
Fancy a bit of info?
Hey!
There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad, right? If you want to cook something, then... The butcher sells Beto meat, and there are other shops that sell red grass. Water shop sells pristine clear water. Well, same as any city, really. And if memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabien's hometown. Why not try it out? Oh, the roasted Bedo. Secret of the red grass shop.
Just between us.
There's a stall at the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass. You know, the herb that Fabien uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from the region where you'll also find Fabien's hometown. It's not that far from Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find here. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to his trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away.
Very nice.
You're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabien, of course. You're also an acquaintance of Grius's. So, if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his, and you'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient.
Want in on this?
You surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Stradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Trad after making their way through that desert. Consequently, there's no shortage of people who have been attacked while traveling through it.
Between us.
They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Manjula. Word is, not only does its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. If you fight it, you should also be wary of its howl. In addition to being resistant to the heat, fire magic is ineffective against it. The blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold, meaning ice magic is effective against it. You best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know. Unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun, you better know when to run. Cool.
Amazing. What is it?
Bow, bow, bow.
Say there.
I'm fine. I'm fine.
What is it?
As I run into walls.
Oh, I am grateful.
Whee. I don't think we need to go to academia.
What to do? What to do?
San Numeo.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Give it a full.
I'm betting I can't leave at night, so I have to go tomorrow during the day.
Come off it. Hey.
Yep. Okay.
What do you want to do?
There's placing the igniter shot with great view. Boost my wisdom.
Closure A, oh closure A. I love it.
How far?
Oh wait.
The sky.
Let's go back here.
Just can't stand it. Oi there.
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough.
Yeah, I didn't think so. Damn it.
All right then. Whoa.
What's this feller want?
Oh, I am grateful.
I see.
Right. Any interest in our history and why we live our lives secluded and repressed? I'll share if you'd like to know. Mustari history. Learning more about them may help us better support those in need, right? Improving tolerance. We'll talk with them. Glad to hear it. Let's go somewhere else. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we?
Well then.
Our tribe is called the Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on now. Next thing you'll notice, we all have 3 eyes.
What?
Oh. And that goes for every Mustari. What's it like to see for you all? Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world almost exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from that of other tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari?
About that.
Do only Mustari practice this belief? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sanctism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why, at times, politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's our only means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sanctism has gathered many believers. And now we are scorned as the Masked Tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. Whee!
All right.
Got some more world
Pleased to
lore,
hear it.
basically. Maybe we're telling you more. Next time, I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if the chance comes. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Another day's passing.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Ooh.
Well then.
Alright, nobody is wanting my attention.
What now?
So now we'll save again. That's what.
What is it?
Oh, I forgot about this. Nero.
Oh, what to do?
My wits have left me, I believe.
Aha.
Give it a fold, I say.
Kinda wish I could do tricks on it.
Come off it. Hey. Yep.
I'll go to Tradia Desert. Let's go. Oh. Can't believe a wasteland this wild has been so close to Grand Trad all this time. Makes for easier bounty hunting, I suppose. We should attempt to reduce the number of monsters here for the sake of the travelers that pass through the area. All set then? I'm ready when you are.
However,
Cannot overlook the fact that there are bandits here, as well as monsters. Keeping this desert safe gives me quite the headache. In any case, exterminating a few more monsters could prevent tragedy. Fewer travelers would be attacked. I am prepared, and at the ready for your command. Off we go.
This place.
Yes, we're gonna explore. Woo. Monsters seem to be on the rise, even this close to the capital. Doesn't take long to feel you're really in the wild.
Yes.
In present times, make the capital a popular travel destination. We cannot stand idly by. This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs, but it's something called a Mandula. Yeah, it's a Manticore. Wait, was that monster just now? Did it approach because it sensed us?
So apparently...
Looks like it checked up on us and then ran back.
Well then.
Let's just focus on the smaller curs. It can't ignore us forever.
Yes.
So you aim to lure it out. As good a plan as any, so let us be about it. We're back.
We got this. We found it. Get ready, everyone.
Meh.
We got this.
We cannot avoid this fight. All right. How's that? Ready.
Hey, great job.
Yeah. Come back out. Come back out. Nope, don't think so.
Nice find.
Fuck you.
Looks like it could be useful.
Whee. Gonna highlight the outskirts.
We got this.
We are spotted.
Say what now?
Oh no. Looks like they found us.
Okay, you're not getting
won't
away.
lose this
Fuck
fight.
you.
Let us strike.
Mine.
That's the last of them. The way's clear.
Unscathed. Hell yeah.
Is that the end then? We've cleared the way.
Hang on, hang on, hang on. We're not done. Sorry, my OCD. I have to complete the map.
Let's push through.
I knew you could do it.
Our foes have fallen. We are safe for the time being.
Yeah. Yeah.
They saw us.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to pop out of the ground.
That might be of use later.
Nom. Hey, Mr. Burb!
Come on.
Very impressive. This is bad.
Another
They're
worm.
onto us.
Come on, Mr. Worm. Ow. Actually, I hit. Fuck you.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
Whee.
Impressive as ever.
Great find. Keep it.
Oh, they saw us.
Did it? Alright.
That was brilliant.
Not hard to ignore it. Found a treasure chest!
Wow, that's lovely.
An amethyst. Whee.
You found something. Let's take it with us.
I admit, it feels good to get stronger.
That one went under the ground.
Very impressive.
Another burb.
Impressive as ever.
You know, I need to kill dogs, not you guys.
All right, we did it.
Alright, exemplary.
There's a safe point over here.
Let's push through. Impressive as ever.
Hang on, first.
Come on.
Looks like they found us.
What found us?
Yep.
Okay. I had to make sure I just didn't do something fucking retarded.
Let's push through. Come on.
Look.
I sensed something huge and it's headed right for us. Seems like messing with its pack has made it really angry. Now the Mandula should be on the map. Rawr. It finally appeared! Damn, it's huge! Between the worms and this guy, the people in town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects beasts in the desert, but for something like this to appear. No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We have got to do something.
Stay present and focus.
Watch yourself. This is no mere worm or wild dog. Yeah, I can see that just fine.
Get ready.
Here it comes! Brace yourselves.
I won't hold back.
Is there another way? Take this. Hey. Take my critical.
Now, what's the
That's
play?
your opening, Captain.
No holding back! I'll crush you!
You hit their weak point.
Jeepers!
Observe the enemy. Oh, power of heroes! Not now.
That was ridiculous.
Good. 'Tis done. I continue to grow.
Yeah, that was kind of way too fucking easy. Got the tail.
However,
that this bounty had been left under duress. The military must truly be short-handed.
Even so.
True, and while I'm glad we can profit from it, this sort of thing really is their responsibility.
Yes.
Could not agree more. At least the threat to this area has been neutralized. For now, anyway.
Right.
Absolutely. That's enough for now. Torin, let's go report in at the recruitment center.
What do you think?
Leave it to us. Now then, shall we return to the entrance? Nope.
Say,
Oh.
Yeah, I don't care if there's still monsters around. I'll be fine. We got map to fill in, bitch. Where is it?
Oh, I think they see us.
Did I get it? I got it. Okay.
Hey, great job.
Yeah.
We've been spotted! On your guard!
come on!
Nice. I bet we'll find a use.
Okay.
Let's push through!
Hey, good one.
On your toes, everyone!
All right.
I love it.
Damascus Sam here.
Draw steel. We are spotted.
Nero.
Hey, good one.
We.
Very impressive.
Oh, I'm sad. We're already done here. Alright. Whee! Oh, I can't travel on my sword out here? Damn. I guess that kind of makes sense, though. Whee!
Hey! Okay.
Step back. Let's leave.
Right?
All right.
Taking down the Mandula that was terrorizing the desert, so that bounty is all ours now. 'Tis a reward in itself to know that one less threat menaces the capital. Of course, we should collect our fair compensation, as we've most certainly earned it. I'm glad we were able to help people, too. Torin, let's go report in at the recruitment center before we forget.
Oh.
Well, we managed to avoid the Day of Calamity, but that doesn't mean we should waste the time we've got left before the Theocracy makes its proclamation.
So,
I agree. Luis is to be our opponent one day, and I would have us ready to face him, confident in our strength.
Now then.
Well, suppose we have to turn in for the night once we finish our plates. I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Boop.
Well then.
I hear a voice. Stroll wants to talk.
Hey there.
I have a request to report. Let's go see about returning that in first.
What is it? God, I am grateful. What is it? You will?
Actually, not this way. We'll go further back.
Hey, listen. That will be quite enough. This is the pit.
This is the pits. Yep.
I just can't stop.
What you need?
But why? No. No.
Surely not. You really managed to slay the bounty. That certainly is Rampager tale. Even the military soldiers fled from it in fear. You lot are something else. Here's the reward as promised. Take it. It's yours.
We did it.
Hell yeah! Man's not so best friend is complete.
All right.
Woo! My support is changing.
Amazing.
There's really 10,000 Reeve here. I'm ready for more contracts if they pay out this well. I'm afraid you can't. I don't have any other contracts I can offer you right now. The recruitment centers in other cities should also handle contracts. Take a look if you have the chance. Alright, so I have to wait for more contracts to be available.
Hmm?
Yeah.
Oh, it's you. Staying put like this puts the blah 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 blah. This regards Lord Hydron, that landowner in Grand Trad my family's old caretaker mentioned the other day. Rumors say he's clever, and not in the good way. I'm lost about how to approach him. I'll go with you.
Thanks a bunch.
Thank you. Just having you by my side would be reassuring. He's a devout sanctus, so we should look for him near the Grand Cathedral. I was told Lord Hydron comes here often. Right on cue. If I'm not mistaken, you're the young Lord Stroll, are you not? It's an honor to make your acquaintance, Lord Hydron, but how do you know me? Nary a soul in the kingdom hasn't heard at least rumors of Halia's tragedy. Perhaps you've come to reflect and pray.
No.
No, I came to see you, actually. I understand full well that this request may seem unreasonable, but...
Truth is,
I've come to beg the use of some of the vacant domiciles in the capital. As you know, my countrymen who fled Halia reside here, sleeping on the streets. Without roofs over their heads, they barely scrape by. And so I implore you, please consider offering your support to these fine people.
No.
Are you implying I should do this as some manner of charity? Am I to be compensated in any way? Odd that you would petition me on their behalf to begin with. It's not as though they are still your responsibility. Besides, is poverty not an individual's onus to bear? They were attacked and forced to flee their homes. You would still hold them responsible for their lack of means?
Yes.
So fate was cruel to them, and they could not rise above it. Should they not hold themselves to higher standards? I'm afraid I'm under no obligation here. Besides, what of your own circumstances? With your parents and land gone, you have little else to anchor you. Consider restoring the glory of your house before you worry about the rabble. You're right about one thing. I was a fool to ask for your aid. What about your people?
What? Obviously.
Don't worry, I won't abandon my people. Incidentally, don't I know your compatriot from somewhere? You need worry about him. Besides, I must apologize for taking up your precious time today. But before I go, I would have you know that those refugees are my people. And no matter your stance on it, I will do everything in my power to save them.
Worry not.
My good lad, I'm sure I must come across rather harshly, but it's not as though I have no sympathy for you. Abandoned by your parents, shunned by your relations, you were left to the harsh truths of the royal capital too young. It's a pity. You won't help him.
Hang on.
Then maybe you should help him.
Stop.
Let's not let our tempers get the best of us. This isn't over yet. I guess the question is, do I have to trigger the announcement?
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry, Rangeef. I wasn't able to persuade Lord Hydron to offer assistance. It was always going to be a tall order, but he tossed it aside, calling it personal responsibility, and that I couldn't abide.
No.
Please, don't apologize. That you went to such efforts is more than we could ask.
Yes.
Besides, you need to worry about us, young master. Your focus should rest on rebuilding your grey house.
Yes.
House Hyliatus must rise again from the ruin that human wrought. Restore it to its former glory, or, I should hope, to greater heights still. I've heard you've been living off the generosity of the noble families who respected your lord parents. To be brought so low can't have been easy for you. Your people only wish to see your house flourish once again. With your inheritance, you should...
Wait.
Excuse my interruption, but did you just say inheritance? When the village was destroyed, I don't recall any mention of one. So you were unaware of it. I suspected as much, given our conversation the other day. Your father would have kept it separate from the estate. Of this I have no doubt, though I couldn't begin to say how or where.
Taking that into account.
Interesting. Well, if there were any clues left, I'm sure they would all point to Halia. Let's go investigate.
Well then.
Yeah.
Perhaps, though I doubt anything survived the fire.
Hey, so...
Regardless, I'll make the journey back home on my own, alright? I'll not burden you with a wild goose chase. No, we do this together. But I sincerely doubt we'll find anything in that rubble.
Thank you.
But listen, thank you for today. I would have lost it if you hadn't been here to keep me calm. I've avoided this for too long. It's time to face the ruins of my home head on. Might I ask for your help yet again? I'm not sure I could take another step without you at my side. Just got a message. Oh.
He... No.
A new heroic embodiment slumbering within thee has come to blossom.
A new power.
Huh? Okay, we're rank 3 or stroll now.
Of course I'd like you to come, but...
Sword Master! It's not a gunner. I do hope you'll find the inheritance your parents left you. All they'd hoped for was that you would come into your own with a worthy house. They would be so proud of how wise beyond your years you've become. Your father, especially. You're just like him in that respect. I'm not worthy to share mention of my father. But whatever the case, I intend to honor their wishes. Pray await my return. Hey, I got a new quest. Wonder if he'll come again. If he does. Alright, let's go see what she wants.
Well, I'll not loiter in a storm.
Ah, just you.
So it's you. You seem unscathed. Have you come to work?
Now then.
Here's the leash. Today's job is to walk it. It's been itching to get out lately. Keeps making a fuss. Walk it around the capital so it quiets down and gets the energy out of its system. You can't be seen coming in and out of here. If you've no questions, then get to it. I took the dog out without anyone seeing and walked her around the capital. No. Rawr. Seems to have taken a liking to you.
But...
I could hear it from downstairs. Don't get it too excited. This is on you too, dog. A simple walk shouldn't be enough for you to let your guard down. It's proof she's smart. She's such a smart girl.
Oh.
I trusted you unconditionally, sight unseen, and you think that makes it smart? Sure, whatever you say. Ah!
Hopeless.
I've never liked this thing, ever since the first time I laid eyes on it. It was on the side of the road, buried from the neck down, head bleeding too. Probably hit by a rock at some point.
It's over.
It could have just given up and died, but it looked into my eyes and whimpered. I hated the sight of it. You hated it? Hate's a strong word. Why?
In those days.
I was once a stray myself. My earliest memory is of fighting a dog over a scrap of meat covered in dirt and getting bitten for my trouble. Wherever I went, I found only hunger and violence, so I robbed and stole anything and everything. I fought and I survived.
It's a living hell.
It was hell. I see.
Really?
That's beyond words. What am I doing? Talking to a child about this.
Just a fantasy.
Just like that dog. I let my guard down like a fool. Never mind. Forget I said anything. Want to hear more?
No.
Wait, I want to hear more.
Why?
And what will you do once you know? Are you really prepared for that information? No matter. While we're on the subject, one word of advice.
Listen.
This world is a bottomless hell. A bog of endless muck. And if you trust another person to keep you afloat in it, you'll feel the sludge close over your head soon enough.
Don't ever forget that.
To survive, you need the strength to make your way through that muck. Nobody can do it for you, and indeed, nobody else should. You need your own strength. And I'd say that's well within your powers.
Therefore,
in addition, I like to provide one other reward. I'm sure you're aware that there's a man in town tasked with exchanging Mag obtained from hunting monsters and Mag from hunting monsters and the like. I'll put in a word with them so they're more flexible with you, not just here in Grintrad, but across the kingdom. Rank up! Woo! Rank 3.
No pain can stop me now.
Skill inheritance slots for the merchant to lineage to 2. Exchange rate. Yeah.
Even then.
I shouldn't be the only one talking. You owe me some secrets of yours after all that. Grius tried to kill Luis, did he not? Then I imagine you're aiming for the same thing.
You there.
What are your true motives? What are you really aiming to do? Improve the country. I want to better this country. Your true motives, I said. Though, well, I suppose it's not impossible. You really do mean that. I can't tell what you're thinking at all, but I'll expose your true nature eventually.
I'm off.
That's all for today. Come by again when you can. I'm sure the dog will be delighted to see you. Damn!
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Alright, somebody else gonna want me, or am I gonna have to figure out what to do for the day?
Well then.
Okay. Nobody's asking for me. We got 2 days until the announcement.
What is it? Oh, I am grateful.
Oh, why?
Oh, what to do, what to do.
Can I trigger it early?
My wits have left me, I believe.
The Grand Cathedral.
Because I guess I could talk to the donation lady. Do whatever she wants for the day.
How did this happen? I'm just incredulous.
Whatever should I do?
Meow. Wee.
Isn't this nice?
Oh.
Blimey. Preparations. How did this happen? Right.
This is what happens when society trades their heroes, their demolition experts who helped with the restoration like me, for ignorant youth like Luis. What is youth, anyway? A sin, that's what. Now is the time to reclaim what they took, to show them how to live right.
Come off it.
He's right, damn it. Without a king like Goddard, they'll send us old folks straight to our graves. It's time for our respect. It's our time for adoration. This is our kingdom. Don't let the youth take it away from us.
How did this happen?
Oh. Okay.
Preparations.
Oh.
Seems the human at the cathedral's finally been taken care of. I knew the state army of Sanctifex Forden would be able to handle it. This commotion caused by Luis is nothing to worry about. I have no doubt that the Rock of Faces will prove Sanctifex Forden's unchanging popularity.
You are.
So you say, but don't you find it a bit odd that Luis's face is a similar size? News of the royal funeral incident must have already spread throughout the country, and yet... It seems many people still support Luis, despite knowing about the ruckus he's caused. What are we to think of them?
Say there.
That aside, there's a strange rumor going about. I've heard the state army had mysterious collaborators helping them with the human subjugation. Supposedly they fought with a strange magic that changed their appearance. Not even Igniter's work, to boot. If that's true, then the human in those people. Better quit scaring people with such meaningless drivel, lest you like to end up on the gallows yourself. First of all, if that were true, I'm sure they go around telling everyone all about it. But isn't it strange that it hasn't become a big enough topic for their face to show up on that rock?
Look at that.
People are confused. We got no jobs. We got no tasks I can go and do.
What now?
Meh.
Think now.
No.
Aha. What you need?
I guess I have to just kill time. Damn dirty youth destroying everything. They ruin everything with their avocado toast. Yeah. Hey, donation lady.
What is
There
it?
you are.
Excuse me. Appreciate it. Gonna be tough. Happy to hear that.
Alright, let's see what her deal is. The Paripus, the Yugif, the Mustari, and of course the Elda too. These tribes are abhorred by the other tribes. Without a great deal of wisdom or skills, it's impossible for them to get a normal job. Work is especially limited for them here in the royal capital. You've seen the executioner in this back alley, right? Dirty work like that is all that's available to these tribes. Having a job is better than nothing, though. Those less fortunate must choose between starvation and banditry. Actually, no. There is one other option. Become Igniter experimentation subjects. There's no guarantee they'll survive those.
What's happening?
Igniter experimentation? What does that entail? I don't know the specifics myself. Not many do. But you should still be careful all the same. Even though igniters are now considered common and useful tools, blood is being spilled for their development. I know it. I don't have many people on my side, and I haven't been able to help many people yet, but knowing there are people like you out there gives me confidence to go on. People like you who see injustice and actually try to do something about it. This world would be a better place with more people like that. Wee, my eloquence has improved.
All right.
Even though it's already maxed. It's not much, but here. Thank you for your support. I really appreciate you hearing me out.
Well then. What now?
What is it?
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
The announcement is soon.
So, Forden's grand announcement's coming tomorrow, is it? What's this proclamation of his going to be anyway? Wonder if he's going to thank us for what we did in the Grand Cathedral.
No.
I wouldn't hold your breath on that one. Ostensibly, the State Army is getting all the credit for taking down that human after all. We shall know soon enough, so there's little point contemplating it further. Until then, let us simply do what we can as we wait for events to unfold.
Say there.
I'll talk to the Mustari man.
Oh, I am so, grateful. We meet again.
What do you think?
I see.
Well then, today I'll detail more of the faith we believe in. Tell me more.
Ago.
God's messengers ruled over existence. When they perished, they conferred a holy relic unto the world. This holy relic exists to this day and has been passed down for generations within our tribe as a divine object that represents God himself. We believe that only they who wield the divine relic, the instrument of God, can truly receive the authentic teachings. One of our teachings tells us to devote our entire being to what we hold most dear. Even now, it's the core tenet our priestess strives to embody.
Alright.
Alright. It's a tiny sliver more knowledge.
Pleased to hear it.
I believe I've told you all I can, but we must start to live all over, hiding out in various places. If you're interested, you might try lending ear to these other Musari. Hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn.
Hey, remember?
Said it feels a connection with fairies or something. I admit his story has me pretty curious. There's something so mysterious about it. Maybe you could increase your imagination if you talk to him? Yeah, but where the fuck was that? I don't remember, Gallica.
It's time. Say there.
Yeah, the announcement's tomorrow, but we got some time to kill.
What is it?
The magic shop is open.
Oh,
Was he in the magic shop?
What is it?
Nope.
What is it? You ill?
Oh, there was a guy on the...
What to
He might not be here at night, though.
My wits have left me, I believe.
Give it a phone, I say. I'm in trouble now.
But
Oh, it's this guy.
I wonder.
We'll listen to his story. Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern.
Long ago.
Now, the story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby that the villagers prohibited anyone from entering. One day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself.
Come on!
So he defied his elders. Your ancestor sounds like a handful. It runs in the family. Ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. Handful or not, he was still just a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully.
Nevertheless.
But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. The little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After he got a good look at it, the boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved, his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won that day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance.
Oh, yeah?
Huh, I thought the fairy was kind of cruel at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived.
Oh my.
Oh, would you look at the time? We better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Whee!
Alright. Well then.
It would seem that disaster was averted.
Was it? I'm scared. Like I fucked up or something.
Right then. Today's Forden's big announcement.
Wonder what he's planning. I guess the church has to have some reaction to all that stuff the king said.
Whatever it is, Luis won't be able to just ignore it. This might be a day that goes down in history.
Ladies and gents, lend me your ears. Sanctifex Forden has spoken. The giant face in the sky, the massive rocks appearing throughout the land, and the mysterious voice claiming to be the past king. The Sanctus Church has officially recognized these happenings as the will of His Royal Majesty.
So it really is His Majesty?
And so, as His Majesty has decreed, whoever has gained the greatest trust of the people by the day of decision shall be our new king. This is a historic moment, good citizens. It's revolutionary. It's unprecedented. No matter who you are, you can take the throne.
Anyone?
Even me. If, and this is a big if, you are the person that all our people trust most in their hearts.
Maybe you could be king yourself, eh? You're popular enough.
Me? In charge? Well, that's the last thing this country needs. Right, let's review what we know, shall we? First, the new faces that have appeared on the rock. It shows us who's foremost in the running. We've worked out that much. The top 3 of the lot are also shown in the sky. Suppose that way you can see their inspiring faces anytime, anywhere.
Hold on. How's us common folk supposed to stand a chance against all these upper crusters?
Say you do become popular. With your face clear for all to see, surely that'd make you a prime target for assassination.
Not quite, friend. Not quite. A valid concern, but one His Majesty prepared for. Popular aspirants, at least those who make it onto the rock, are protected by royal magic. Assassinations off the table. Magic chains will spring to life and bind anyone who tries. I saw it happen with my own eyes to Count Luis's sorry assailant.
So, literally anyone could be king? Even a pauper? Or a slave? Or a criminal?
Hold on. You mean to say we might not be ruled by Clamar? What does that mean for us?
Right, I've said my piece. You know all I know. Now go forth, ladies and gents, and spread the word. Whether you're from our fair capital or the middle of nowhere, the crown's within your grasp. Anyone in the land could be our next king.
I heard the announcement. The church has chosen to recognize this face's words as crown sent, and shall abide by them.
They conceded that one quickly. Though I suppose it's a hard thing to deny, what with the royal palace hanging up there in the clouds.
Had they rushed a coronation for His Eminence Forden, it would have dashed any hope of reinstating His Highness. A small comfort.
I can tell from your face there's some bad news too.
Do you recall those chains that froze Alsace in place? It seems that too was part of His Majesty's magic. Plainly, any candidates of sufficient favor cannot be deposed by force.
That's not good.
That's not good.
No, 'tis not indeed. This marks Luis as nigh untouchable. I will still seek to find him. Yet, even should we stand before the man himself, we could not kill him.
No! If we can't kill him, then how do we break the curse?
What the hell was the king thinking? Grius was trying to save his son. He died for it.
Even so, without this magic, no aspirant would be safe from assassination, leaving Luis to dominate through sheer martial strength. We appear to be at an impasse.
Everyone, have you seen Maria?
Did something happen?
I checked her room and she isn't there. She wouldn't just leave without telling anyone. I couldn't deal with losing both of them.
I'll go look for her.
I'll go look for her.
You will? Oh, thank you. When I think of what might happen to her.
If she left her room on her own, she must have had some reason.
Let's go search for her. If we head into town, we might find some clues.
Where?
Maria, where are you? Alright. Since I'm pretty tired, we're actually gonna call it early. So I'm quite exhausted. So, we'll call it here. And since we hit our goal, we have hit our goal. Let me update this. We are at 100 subs, which means Nier Automata time. I'm not sure how to fit it into the schedule just yet. I will probably take the week to kind of think about how I'm going to do that. And then you'll see it on the schedule when I'm ready to start doing stuff with it. So, all right. Thank you so much for joining. Toodles!